Welcome to this reflection for December from the National Unitarian Fellowship. Christmas is coming. It's going to be different, but it's still coming. December is the month of preparation. In my mind, there are three paths to Christmas. The first is commercial, the second is religious, and the third is spiritual. All three have their value, and all three make Christmas the most special occasion in the year. All three become totally mixed up in this special journey that takes us through December. The commercial journey is one of shopping, buying presents and wrapping them, planning meals and parties, putting up decorations, sorting out visitors or arranging to visit other people. It's hectic, worrying and exciting. It's a milestone in the year that most people don't want to do without. It reminds us about the joys of celebration, letting go of the restraints that bind us to normal, safe, everyday life, having fun, giving and receiving gifts, going to the unreal world of the pantomime. We are in magnanimous mood. We spare a thought for the nurses and doctors who have to work while we play. We remember the plight of the poor and fill the buckets proffered by carol singers and the brass bands. We support charities with our pounds and small change. On the dark side, Christmas for many is not happy. It brings back sad memories of loss and unhappiness. Many people now find comfort in a blue Christmas. Religious Christmas starts at the beginning of December with Advent, 4 weeks of prayerful contemplation on the themes of love, patience and joy. The Christian Church follows the biblical story of Elizabeth, Mary and Joseph. Worship places are decorated with greenery, candles and cribs. Advent candles are lit week by week. Children can enjoy the daily treats from an Advent calendar. And the climax is Christmas Day, the birth of the baby Jesus in a stable. It's impossible and also magically true, year by year. And the story of the birth with angels and shepherds touches something in our hearts at a deep level. In my days of full-time ministry, we celebrated Christmas in the traditional ways, but on Christmas Eve we had a special service in the evening. We said that when the shops shut, commercial Christmas had ended. We sat in a circle by candlelight and connected to the moment with meditations. We shared readings, and we shared happy memories of the childhood Christmases of the past. Some came to this circle who never normally came to our Sunday church. On that evening, there was a feeling of the magic and the expectation that is unique to Christmas. On Christmas morning church, we gave the carols their last outing and sang them with gusto. The ladies joined in the descant of O Come All Ye Faithful. Children brought their new toys and gadgets to show us. And we finished with a glass of sherry and mince pies, served by the minister. The feeling of Christmas morning left a warm glow, which was more than the effects of sherry. Spiritual December and Christmas tunes into the turning year and the winter solstice. Christmas is a high point because it is the low point of the year, around the shortest day in the coldest month. Many of the world's religions have celebrations at this time because they tell the story of light coming out of the darkest moment. Midwinter is a time of magic and mystery, when the supernatural world touches and mingles only briefly with the natural world. In the Roman feast of Saturnalia, presents were given. The master changed places with the servant, and the men dressed as women and the women dressed as men. It was a midwinter day to turn the world upside down, and about face. The spiritual path to Christmas is also about preparation, taking time out to step aside from all the commerce and the advertising, taking time to review the year that is coming to a close. What has been our story this year? What have been the ups and what have been the downs? How did we cope? What lessons have we learnt? What went well? What didn't? What troubles do we take into the new year? How can we deal with them? The solstice is about rebirth of the sun and life starting again. Something within our subconscious selves reacts to this time of year as if we are connected to a mystery greater than ourselves, which is beyond time and space. Solstice means standing still. It appeared that the sun had travelled so far south and then stayed there. Country dwellers lit fires to encourage its return and decorated the houses with evergreens. The Norse goddess Freya was said to weave souls into a ring of evergreens. This is the origin of our Christmas wreath. Many times Christmas has been cancelled by regimes and celebrations forbidden, but it is irrepressible and always comes back. I do not think any of these three strands can be separated out of our Christmas festivity and prayer. So let us embrace them and enjoy them. This year is probably going to be different from many others. There are restraints because of COVID, but somehow Christmas will manage to be Christmas in spite of them. And I wish you all a pleasant journey through December. Enjoy the preparation and the festivities, commercial, religious and spiritual. I'm Tony McNeile, Minister to the National Unitarian Fellowship.